Who were the Buccaneers? The Buccaneers were seaborne raiders of the Caribbean, first appearing on the islands of Hispaniola and Tortuga in the early 17th century. Drawn from French, English, and Dutch settlers, Buccaneers forged an irregular brotherhood on the frontiers of Spain's New World Empire. Their name came from bucan, a wooden frame on which early buccaneers would slow roast and smoke their meat as cattle hunters. They were rough seamen, clad in loose linen shirts, wide sashes holding pistols and cutlasses, broad hats, and coats of stolen cloth, often dyed in bright colors. The Buccaneers were known for launching raids against Spanish shipping from their bases at Tortuga and Port Royal, fighting in fast, shallow draft vessels that were ideal for ambushes. They favored surprise landings, boarding actions, and coordinated strikes, overpowering garrisons and treasure ships before reinforcements could arrive. In 1666, French buccaneer Jean-David No, known to all as L'Aulnay, led the raid on Maracaibo, forcing a flotilla of ships past Spanish defenses, looting the Venezuelan port, and holding it hostage for ransom. L'Aulnay and his fleet burned, tortured, and plundered much of the Lake Maracaibo region, a feat for which he became infamous. 5 years later, under the command of Henry Morgan, the largest privateer fleet in the Caribbean sacked the city of Panama. Morgan marched across the isthmus with over 1,000 men, defeating Spanish defenders at the Battle of Mata-Asnelos before burning the colonial city. The strong buccaneer esprit de corps, coupled with the sheer number of privateers, often tipped battles in their favor. As long as the English tolerated the piratical auxiliaries in their conflict with Spain, the Buccaneers thrived in the Caribbean. Colonial governors even viewed buccaneering as a budgetary means of waging war against the Spanish. Following the seizure of Jamaica in 1655, the English crown began licensing buccaneers with letters of marque, legalizing their operations in return for a share of the profits. But in 1670, when peace was made between the imperial powers, their safe havens were brought under English control, and the pirates were hunted down. Most buccaneers captured by the English were hanged in Jamaica, often at Gallows Point, as a warning to others. However, high-profile pirates were routinely ferried to London to be executed on public display. Such renowned sailors were deprived of a quick death, instead locked in iron cages and gibbeted until the flesh rotted off their bones. By the early 18th century, the Buccaneers had vanished as a distinct naval force, replaced by the broader, looser, and more flamboyant pirates of the Golden Age. If you like this video and want to learn more about military history, check out our curated libraries.